Hello, good morning children. Welcome to the online class of Sri Kokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Vijayalakshmi, your maths teacher. In the previous class, we have learned how to divide a number by two-digit numbers. So today, we will learn how to divide a three-digit number by a greater two-digit number. Okay. Also, we will learn how to divide a four-digit number also by a two-digit number. So, shall we start? So, now let us divide 845 by 26. Okay. So, we have to consider the first two digits 8 and 4. So, now look at the table of 26 and see how many times 26 goes in 84. So, how many times will 26 go in 84? Yes, this 3 times. Isn't it? Because 26 into 4 is 104, but it is greater than 84. So, you have to consider 26 into 3, which is equal to 78. So, 26 into 3 is equal to 78. Now, let us subtract. Now, 14 and this is 7. So, 14 minus 8 is equal to 6 and 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. Then, bring down the next number. Okay. Now, again, look into the table of 26. How many times 26 goes in 65? Yes. 26 into 2 is equal to 52. Isn't it? So, we have to consider 26 into 2. 26 into 2 is equal to 52. Now, again subtract, and 5 minus 2 is equal to 3 and 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. So, the remainder is 13 and the quotient is 32. So, this is the method how we divide a three-digit number by a two-digit number. I hope you know how to write the tables of two-digit number easily. I have taught you in the previous class, isn't it?
Now let us see one more example. Let us divide the number 754 by 53. Now look at the table of 53. See how many times 53 goes in 75? Yes, one time, isn't it? Now subtract and you get the number as 22. Next, bring down the digit 4 down and you have the number 224. Again, look at the table of 53. Yes, how many times will it go? Okay, 4 times, isn't it? So, 53 into 4 is equal to 212. Now, subtract. Yes, you get the remainder as 12, isn't it? So, the quotient is 14 and the remainder is 12. Now, let us do a word problem on division. Amla wants to paste 480 stamps in her new stamp album. The stamp album has 24 pages and she wants to paste an equal number of stamps on each page. How many stamps should she paste on each page? So children, let us first write down the steps. So the number of stamps is equal to 480 and number of pages in the album is equal to 24. And so the number of stamps she should paste on each page is equal to 480 divided by 24. So let us do the division. Now let us see the table of 24 first. Let us see how many times 24 goes in 48. Yes, it is 2 times, isn't it? So 24 into 2 will give you 48. Now subtract and you get the remainder as 0. Then bring down the next digit 0. Now how many times will 24 go in 0? Yes, it is 0 times, isn't it? You know that 24 into 0 is equal to 0. So put 0 in the ones place of the quotient. And so 24 into 0 is equal to 0. And so the remainder is 0 itself. So the number of stamps to be pasted on each page is equal to 20. So I think you have understood, children, how to do the division of 3 digit by 2 digit.
So now let us divide a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. Here I am going to divide 9375 by 75. So first I have written the table of 75. I hope you remember how to write the tables of 2-digit numbers. Now let us consider the number 93 first. And now let us see how many times 75 goes in 93. Okay, can you tell me? Yes, it goes only one time, because 75 into 1 is equal to 75 and 75 into 2 is equal to 150, which is greater than 93, isn't it? So 75 into 1 is equal to 75. Now let us subtract. Now to subtract, 13 minus 5 is equal to 8. And here you have 8. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. Now bring down the next number 7. Now look at the table of 75 and see how many times 75 goes in 187. Can you see? Yes. This 75 into 2. Isn't it? Because 75 into 3 is 225. So 75 into 2 is equal to 150. Now let us subtract. 7 minus 0 is 7. 8 minus 5 is 3. And 1 minus 1 is 0. Now bring down the next number 5. Okay. Now again let us see how many times 75 goes in 375. Look at the table. Yes, we can see that 75 into 5 is equal to 375. So 75 into 5 is equal to 375. And we get the remainder as 0. So in this way we can divide 4-digit numbers by 1-digit number. Okay children, I think you understood how to do the problems.
Now let us see one more 4-digit number divided by a 2-digit number. Let us divide the number 6784 by 32. Now we have to consider the first 2 digits 67 because 32 is a 2-digit number. Now look at the table of 32. How many times 32 goes in 67? Yes, 2 times. So we have 32 into 2 is equal to 64. Now subtract and you get 3. Now bring down the next digit 8. Now we have the number 38. How many times 32 goes in 38? Yes, 1 time, isn't it? Okay, now subtract. 38 minus 32 is 6. Next, bring down the digit 4. So you have the number 64. Now look into the table of 32. How many times does 32 go in 64? Yes, it is correctly 2 times, isn't it? So 32 into 2 is equal to 64. Now subtract and you get 64 minus 64 is equal to 0, which is the remainder. And what is the quotient? Yes, it is equal to 212. Now let us do a word problem in dividing 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. 1160 students go to a stadium in buses to watch the inter-school cricket match. If 40 students can sit in a bus, how many buses will be required? So first, let us write down the steps. Okay, number of students is equal to 1160 and number of students in a bus is equal to 40. So the number of buses required for the students to go is equal to 1160 divided by 40. So now let us divide and see 1160 by 40. Now we have to consider the number 116 for division by 40 as 11 is smaller than 40. So let us look into the table of 40. So how many times will 40 go into 116? Yes, only 2 times, isn't it? Because 40 into 3 is equal to 120. So now subtract from 116, 80, you get 36. Now bring down the next digit 0. Now again let us see the table of 40. How many times will it go? Yes, it will go 9 times, isn't it? So 40 into 9 is equal to 360. Now subtract and you get the remainder as 0. So you need 29 buses to reach the stadium. So in this way we can divide a 4-digit number by a greater 2-digit number. Children, I hope you have understood how to do it.
So today you have learned how to divide a 3-digit number and a 4-digit number by a greater 2-digit number. Practice more problems, children, and it will be easy for you to divide numbers. Go through the YouTube video which I have attached in this session, write down the notes and do the text problems. Okay? See you again in the next class. Till then, goodbye.